Why do we have to wait to 68 years old to retire? The UK state pension is looking to raise to age 68 by 2044. Can you imagine up until age 68 working full-time, 9 till 5 or even 9 till 6? For physical jobs, totally unreasonable. For office jobs, also totally unreasonable. We're talking about the technology advancing so much that people are not going to be able to keep up at that age. But you also have to take into account ageism and how the older you get, the more difficult it is to be employed. And when we're in a job market now, which is seeming not to improve, where there are more job applicants than there are jobs available, that becomes a very scary situation. We also have to take into account that home ownership is in rapid decline, meaning that more people are going to be paying rent in their 60s and owning, meaning you're more likely to be liable for extortionate rental fees every month in your 60s as opposed to paying off your mortgage. So not only will you not get your pension, but you're also forced to work just to pay for your rent. Remembering that people of this age are more likely to have arthritis, hip replacements, memory and cognitive decline, etc. It seems to me that there's no regard or concern for people's mental health or physical health as they get older, and they're still being forced to work up until age 68. After decades, they haven't worn your body and your mind out enough, they're still pushing you. But what is the actual solution here? Because the reality of it is that people in their 60s and late 60s are not going to be well enough to work. They're going to be discriminated against in the workplace, and they're going to struggle to get jobs in the first place. And even if they do get into employment, it's very likely that their health will decline due to the ever-growing demands on their body, their minds, and their stress levels. We also have to take into account that women are disproportionately affected by ageism, particularly as they enter menopause. A study found that 1/3 of menopausal women are depressed and 60% suffer with brain fog. And we're still forcing them into the workplace and not giving them any other option. Raising the pension age to 68 is not a solution, it just creates more problems, putting more of our older population into the NHS and our health system because they are being overworked at an age that they shouldn't be working. And older people take longer to recover, so they'll likely be in the health system for a lot longer. So yes, government, you might be gaining more money by not giving your pensions out so easily and early, but you will be losing it in many other ways.